I just can't understand!
This guy's dead body is a truth bullet now. Oh, I think this is the first time we've gotten a truth bullet in a trial.
I think so.
Well, then it looks like we're back to square one. Makoto's alibi is no good, so once again our suspects are him and Kyoko. For serious, man, which one of them did it? Hey, why don't we let luck decide? Let's flip a coin, 50-50 odds.
Oh!
See, pretty good idea, right?
No, not that. I just remembered something super serious.
Well, don't just stand there, out with it.
You know that knife we found all black and burnt?
The one we found stuck in the body before it exploded, right? According to the Monokuma file, the knife went all the way through, from front to back. So what about it?
I'm pretty sure I'd seen that knife somewhere before. That's what I thought when I first saw it. I just remembered. Listen, more important. Now that we have the knife, what are we gonna do with it?
We can't let Toko keep it, that's for sure. We don't know what she might do.
I don't want it anyway. So what to do? Why don't you hang on to it, Makoto?
You son of a bitch.
Huh? Me? It's the knife we gave to Makoto?
You don't seem surprised. You must have noticed earlier.
Yeah.
Then why did you hide that fact?
It's not that I hid it, it's just...
Makoto, now would be a good time.
Yes. I couldn't be sure of what actually happened last night. I thought maybe I really did kill her.
Suspicious. Very suspicious indeed. The knife we found stuck in the body came from Makoto. Now I'm totally convinced you did it. 12,000%
Yes,
convinced.
Yes, no. Considering everything up till now, I should be able to make it clear. I have to prove that I didn't murder anyone. I'm not the killer.
Makoto, literally just tell them what happened that night. It's pretty, you should have done that kind of from the beginning. Alright, I don't know what this is gonna be.
The knife we found lodged in the dead body. It's the same one we gave to Makoto. It really is, isn't it? I was afraid of that. If you did have that knife before, then seals it. Makoto did it.
Makoto did!
Just because I had the knife once, that automatically makes me the killer? Well, getting stabbed is what killed her, right? So there's no question.
Oh, hold on.
You took that knife of yours and killed her with it. Oh, what a horrible man
Wait,
you are,
I don't
Makoto.
have, oh shit, I don't actually know what to do here.
Well, then I'd look at your truth bullets.
We already established that the coat was put on after the tarp was removed, which means the knife was thrust through the coat. Oh, I know exactly, no, I know what it was. I'm an idiot. It's this one.
Yep.
No.
No, that's wrong!
Yeah, I don't know why I didn't think of that. I was an idiot for that one.
I don't know, man. Wait, hold on. The stab wound isn't what killed Mukuro. That should be clear from the description of the cover-up we just heard.
Lies! We never talked about what killed her!
No, don't you remember? The killer covered the dead body with the tarp and then put the bloody coat on it, right? In other words, the victim never wore that blood-stained coat until after they were dead.
Okay, fine. So what?
So when we discovered the body, the knife had been thrust through the coat along with the body. Meaning, if she wasn't stabbed until the coat was put on and she was already dead at that point, obviously the stab wound isn't what killed her.
Maybe you stabbed her twice. Once to kill her and once to cover it up.
The victim was stabbed twice in the same spot? No, there's no way that's possible. The exact condition of the body was written down for everyone to see.
I was gonna say probably Monokuma file.
Yes, I believe so.
Yeah, because...
I got it! The Monokuma file clearly states that there was only one stab wound.
Oh yeah, it sure did. I totally forgot about that.
And then the knife was just another piece of camouflage set up by the true killer. They probably stabbed her to draw attention away from what actually killed her. Exploding the body afterwards was probably meant to do the same thing. The explosion severely damaged the body, making it impossible to know what really killed her. It was all the killer's attempt to destroy all evidence of their crime.
So they wanted us to notice the stab wound and then detonated the body afterwards. They meant for us to latch onto the knife and cause of death, then destroy any evidence providing otherwise.
Oh, hey, I have a question. It kind of goes back to the beginning, but what's the deal with that explosion anyway? Why'd the body just blow up all of a sudden like that?
If you bothered to put that lump of gray matter between your ears to use, you'd know the answer.
Well, if you're so smart, just tell me.
I'll tell you. I bet some unknown quantum particle caused an atomic level spontaneous combustion.
Thanks, Hero.
Hero, sometimes I love you, but sometimes I despise you.
I might be dumb, but even I'm not dumb enough to believe that.
Go ahead, Makoto. Tell her. Tell her, Makoto.
Tell her, Makoto.
Or we won't make any headway on this.
There's only one explanation I can think of for the explosion.
That's the fragments near the dead body, right? I would assume.
Maybe?
Arrows, Kyoto's account. Let me see what it says. No, I
Got it!
Oh, that was
Alright.
luck. Okay, cool.
After the explosion, we found a tiny fragment of something on the ground near the body, right? That fragment reveals the cause of the explosion.
I figured it was, but I wanted to make sure it specifically specified that Makoto realized it was the bomb.
Huh? You know, I feel like I've seen something like it somewhere before. That's only natural, because of course. We saw the same thing when we dismantled Monokuma. It's part of a bomb. Oh, then the explosion was because of the Monokuma bomb.
Anyway, the culprit's motive is becoming more and more obvious by the minute. They wanted the knife wound to look like the fatal injury, so we'd suspect Makoto. But the only one who would benefit from that is the only other possible suspect, you, Kyoko.
Hold on a second, Byakuya.
What's the problem?
Well, I just feel like we need to think this through. We still don't actually know what killed the victim. That's true. It's definitely bugging me. What really killed her?
Fine. I have no problem with that. Let us continue the debate. It won't change the facts of the case regardless.
We need to determine what ultimately killed the victim. I need to concentrate.
Okay. Monokuma file number 5. Okay, well, this will be an easy one then, I'm hoping. Or I'll probably have to take something then.
Then
Shit.
shall we continue the debate? The victim's fatal injury has yet to be determined, correct? The explosion didn't kill her for sure, I guess. Well, yeah, she was already totally dead when that happened. And it wasn't because of the knife, right? Then there's only one other thing. Oh yeah, according to the Monokuma file. That's gotta be it. There was evidence that showed that she was hit on the back of her head.
Okay.
And more than that,
Oh, why did I do that?
I don't know. The victim had suffered countless wounds across her entire body.
What's to be contradicted?
I don't know. The knife was a cover-up, and all those other wounds on her body weren't fresh, which only leaves...
Oh. It's...
It wants you to take the head injury and put it to the fatal injury.
Yeah, that's probably it. What's the button for that again?
I believe it's holding down Y.
Okay. That's right. I was gonna say, I probably... Normally when it gives me one thing this late in the game, I have to take something.
Doggy.
Here we go.
There you
Boom,
go.
right in between.
You got it.
Yep.
I got it!
No, you're wrong. That's wrong. Whatever
No,
it
you're
says.
wrong. You're wrong.
You're wrong. You're wrong. See, now you'll have to do that the next game to remember to
Yeah.
say it every time.
Mukuro died because of the blow to the back of the head she suffered.
What about the wounds all over the rest of her body? They didn't have anything to do with it?
The Monokuma file makes it clear that those weren't fresh wounds.
Oh yeah, good point. If they were old, I guess they don't really matter. Okay, then we're safe in assuming the blow to the back of the head is what killed her.
But then, what was the murder weapon? The Monokuma file says she was hit with a blunt object about as thick as a metal pipe.
I bet it was the pickaxe!
How is that even possible? If you hit someone with it, it caved their skull in completely.
Well, maybe they held it the other way and hit her with the handle.
No way. The balance would be all off. You wouldn't be able to swing with any kind of power. I wouldn't mind testing it on you if you want.
No thanks. I bet you just hit me with the metal end and call it an accident.
I'd love to scoop out that nasty brain of yours, throw it on the ground, and spit on it.
Haha! I feel the same way. Looks like we're on the same page this time.
Seriously? See, that'd be a funny, interesting character, because she'd just make fun of him all the time. He wouldn't even, it'd just fly
Yeah.
right over his head.
We want to figure out what killed her, right? It just so happens we already know.
Ooh, we already know. I knew I could count on you, Master.
So what was it? Go ahead and tell them, Makoto.
Tell them, Naegi.
Makoto, surely you've deduced the real murder weapon.
The real murder weapon.
You're being oddly silent, Kyoko.
You'd be an honest
I am low on time.
Kyoko.
Why am I so low on time?
You have 7 minutes.
Got it! Mukuro was hit in the back of the head with something, and that's what killed her. And that something was the titanium arrow we found in the locker in the dojo.
An arrow? That's what the culprit attacked Mukuro with? Indeed, there's no doubt about it.
Are you sure? That sounds kind of weird.
Hey! How dare you backtalk, Master? You have no right!
I'm not back-talking anything. I'm just saying what I think. I don't blame Hina for doubting it, because there's one more thing about that weapon. One more secret.
Okay.
Okay.
Cool. Bloody duct tape, probably.
Bloody duct tape. The titanium arrow. It was in the dojo locker, right? I have no doubt that was the murder weapon.
No, I won't.
Are you sure? You don't sound convinced. What's the problem? Well, because of the Monokuma file, it said the weapon must have been about as thick as a metal pipe, right? It seems like an arrow would just be too thin.
Oh,
Talking back to Master.
It would be the titanium arrows.
You have no right!
Alright, I know what it is. Also, I didn't realize this. I thought the 7 minutes was the total timer. I didn't realize it was just for that.
Just for that.
Wait.
Come on, Makoto, don't scare me like that.
Oh, I figured it was gonna say because the titanium arrows are very heavy and they talked about how it would have worked anyway.
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay. Well, then it's probably the bloody duct tape then?
If you look at the truth bolts, it'll tell you more.
I can't look at them,
Yep,
can
you
I?
can. You press X.
Shit.
Press X. There you go.
Oh. Okay, wait, so I did not know you can do that this whole
Yep.
time. Wood block key was one of them.
Yep. Looks like it's actually the key. That
Which
won't
is
be it.
not it. Bloody duct tape.
Along the arrows is also wadded a trace of blood notes individually because I can't imagine how.
And then titanium arrows.
They
It was
appear
found
to-
in, there appear to be 10 in
Okay,
total.
that was less helpful than I thought it would be.
Wow. I mean, it's probably the bloody duct tape because he said there's
Probably.
one more secret alluding to it.
Here.
Maybe it's too thin and the bloody duct tape will contradict it by saying that it worked.
Maybe.
No! No! The fuck! I didn't
Just get
hold
rid of
why?
it. Get rid of it. Or do that, yeah.
I literally didn't.
Let's see what
hold on.
Makoto says here. Sometimes he'll give you hints.
If it was just that titanium arrow, it wouldn't have been nearly thick enough. Which is why they use.
Oh! That makes more sense. Thank you,
Yes.
Makoto.
See, he's smart every once in a while.
Well, then the bloody duct tape will be the answer.
Yes. Except you.
Or
hit
except
another
I. This is why I hate this mini game. There we go.
No, it's wrong. To be fair, if you actually talk to Byakuya and you got if you talk to him once, you could get the thing that makes the cursor that moves usually, it'll stay still, which would make it a lot easier to aim.
Well, I don't know who was who. I don't know. Screw it. Whatever.
Just saying, if you talk to Byakuya, you'll get the skill that slows it down so it doesn't move as much.
Fair.
You're right. Just that one arrow would have been too weak. That's why the killer used another weapon.
Another weapon?
Inside the dojo locker, we also found a ball of wad of duct tape. The killer probably used this duct tape to bind multiple arrows together. Bundling them together using the duct tape would easily create a single weapon as thick as a pipe. And that's exactly what the killer did.
It's similar to Aesop's fable about the bundle of sticks.
Wow, she knew that one too.
Wow. One stick is weak, but put them together and they become strong. It's meant to teach cooperation.
Damn, that's harsh.
How is it harsh? Were you even listening?
Anyway, that explains the murder weapon. As for who the culprit is that stashed the weapon in the dojo locker, it was you, Kyoko.
I've never been to the dojo.
Oh no.
She
you
has. We've
absolutely
been in there
have.
with her.
Yeah, I was gonna say, we literally have sat in the dojo with her at one point.
How can you say that with such confidence?
Because we have proof, of course, don't we? Makoto, tell him,
Tell them,
Makoto.
Makoto.
What's the matter? Surely you don't intend to protect a murderer. You know what will happen if you do, don't you? If you cover for the culprit, there's only one thing that can lead to. The death of us all, remember?
Of course I remember.
Then show us. Show everyone the evidence that proves Kyoko went to the dojo.
I have evidence? Evidence that Kyoko went to the dojo. It must be connected to that dojo locker. I got it! The one thing that proves Kyoko's in the dojo is right here, the key to the dojo locker.
How does that prove anything?
Because I found it in your room.
It was in my room.
Don't bother trying to play dumb. That key is just the final piece of the puzzle. Okay, Byakuya, you need to calm down.
He needs to calm down.
Your non-existent alibi, your clear motive, your attempts to frame Makoto for the crime, this all proves that you are the true culprit. You can't explain this away, so just give up.
Hold on a second.
Not this again. You really are dead set on defending her, aren't you?
No, it's not that I wanted to defend her, it's just there's one more thing I need to ask her. Kyoko, I want you to tell me something. Last night, you were in my room, weren't you? Why? What were you doing there? That's what I need to know.
I was just protecting you.
What? She was protecting me? Then does that mean she knew I was being attacked?
She did kill him. Fuck! Yeah, look, that's her standing there after she beat the shit out
She
of
came to
him.
my rescue. Could that be when... Which would mean that Kyoko, she killed someone. For me?
That's enough. The time for idle chatter is over. A verdict is close at hand.
Wait. I'm warning you. Don't make this mistake. I'm not the killer.
I knew you were stubborn, but this is just getting ridiculous.
Really? But you should know better than anyone. I didn't do it. Can you tell me I'm wrong?
I should know.
What? Byakuya should know better than anyone. What does that mean?
Oh, I have the information for that.
Clearly! Those words you just spoke, what do you mean? Exactly what I said. I'm not the killer. You should understand that more than anyone here.
Byakuya, what are you hiding?
Master would never hide something from me! There's proof that you aren't the culprit? Is that what you're saying? You stated a theory earlier. You said I had the evidence of my crime in the dojo locker.
Oh, I think I know.
And then left the locker to the key in my own room, correct? But could I have really done that?
Because she doesn't have the key. Yeah.
Wait, Kyoko gave her own key to Byakuya, which would mean...
I just don't want to skip it because I don't remember where it was like
Yeah.
I do normally. Probably this one.
Yep, that'd be it.
Yeah.
No, that's wrong!
Byakuya did it.
If I'm right, Kyoko wouldn't have been able to get into her room. Huh? Why not? Because she'd given her room key to Byakuya.
I see, so that's what you meant. And if I had the key to your room...
Then obviously I had no way of getting in. Without my room key, I couldn't have possibly put the locker key in there myself. Am I wrong? But...
It would appear not.
But...
What? What do you mean, but?
But...
But what?
She didn't have her own room key.
Okay. I'm confused. You're losing me here. I felt like I was understanding, and now you're throwing something at me.
We'll keep going.
Okay.
Then you're finally starting to understand. No, that's actually not true. There was a clear contradiction what Kyoko just told us, an obvious lie. But this just isn't like her. To try and save herself with such a desperate lie.
Okay, it's not gonna tell you, She has the Monokuma key. It opens any lock.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wow.
Yeah, well, I got that. I didn't realize that's what you were implying.
Yeah.
Well, like I said, I was like, oh, I understand what's going on here, but you're like, but, and I'm like, but what? She didn't have her own key. But in my head, I'm like, yeah, she has something else, and I'm like, okay, and?
Yeah.
And you, okay, don't talk to me ever.
But does she really feel that threatened? Because she's the killer? Or is it something else? Was there some deeper meaning hidden in what Kyoko said earlier? If you vote for me and I die here, the mystery of this school will stay hidden forever. Which is why I can't let that happen.
This is a trap the mastermind has laid for us.
The mastermind's trap. The mastermind is trying to trap Kyoko? But what if that's not really true? What can I do? What should I do? What should I...
Is this the choice?
The mastermind's trap? The victim was Mukuro, and Kyoko killed her? What does Kyoko really know? What am I supposed to do? Kyoko's lie. I'm the only one who knows it's a lie. I'm the only one who can expose it. But who can I trust? What am I supposed to do? The mastermind's trap. If you spend all your time trying to avoid danger, you'll never move forward. We know the danger, but if that risk means solving the mystery, we have no choice. Am I wrong? What do I do? I have to decide right here and now whether I want to expose Kyoko's lie.
Is this the choice?
This is the choice.
Okay, so what is...
Okay, well, first answer me, which one would you choose?
I would... Is pursue the lie revealing she has the key?
Yes.
That's what I would have chose, because obviously that'll help figure out the case somehow.
Okay, then choose that one.
Is that the secret ending?
Choose that one.
No, you told me you would tell me. I need to know.
Yes, choose that
It
one.
is the secret ending.
Yes, choose that one.
Thank you. Wait, so letting the lie go is the rest of the game?
You'll see. Just keep going. You'll see.
Hold on, folks. You heard it. She told me she would tell me which is which.
I did. Yeah, pursue the lie is the secret ending.
Okay, well that's what I'm
That's it.
saying. So letting it go is the rest of the game.
Yes.
Okay, that's all you had to say. You're trying to be vague.
Yes.
But it's just because obviously run away is not an answer.
Well, right, yeah.
So you're trying to be vague on an A or B question where I already know A. So you might as well just tell me B because I know it. I'm just confirming with you.
Oh no, I figured you knew it. Yeah.
Okay.
Just fun.
There was a lie hidden within Kyoko's statement just now.
A lie?
Isn't that right, Kyoko?
You said it. The burden of proof is on you. So let's hear it. Where's this lie then?
Kyoko's definitely lying, and it must be because there's some other deeper truth she wants to keep hidden.
Or we're doing another one of these. Alright, cool. I was hoping it would just give me the ending.
Nah, there's one more, and then...
Okay. Kyoko's account. That would make sense. That's why it's there.
Yep.
Okay.
I didn't have the key to my room because I'd given it to Byakuya. There's no doubt about that, right?
There's no doubt about anything. You are correct.
So I couldn't have possibly gotten into my room.
No, that's wrong!
No, Kyoko could have gotten into her room. You said so yourself, didn't you, Kyoko?
Actually, to be precise, not quite. I used Monokuma's secret tool, which can open any lock in the school.
What? Monokuma's secret tool?
Kyoko stole it from the headmaster's room. It lets you get into any room in the school, which means she could have used it to get into her own room. And then I guess that's it.
You're giving up just like that? You admit to killing...
No, I'm simply recognizing that I lost.
What are you talking about?
Like I said, this was a trap, and I wasn't able to escape.
Oh, it was a trap to reveal that she had the key or some shit, right? Like they were setting up a trap so that Makoto would say, she stole a key. Because that would be the only other way that would make sense.
Could be. So I lost. And that's all this means.
Huh? Then, are you saying you really didn't? Kyoko, you really aren't the killer?
Okay, time's up.
Huh?
I'm sorry to say, but your time is up. All done, all finished. The class trial is all over.
But that's ridiculous. Since when is there any...
It's because you were late, so the trial started late and time ran out. So then it's time for your voting time, okay? Everyone, please vote using the lever in front of you. But I guess we already know who the blackened is, don't we?
Damn.
Damn,
I got her killed.
you got her killed. You got her.
I just
fucking
figured
killed.
that would have been the... But you're right, I get it now. It makes sense
Well,
to me
see,
now.
they do that on purpose because they want you to choose that one so you'll get the secret ending first.
Yeah.
Because it's just a weird thing.
Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo! Good job, you got it right. Brilliantly right.
We got it right? Does that mean Kyoko really is the killer? But something strange is going on here. There's something wrong with this whole class trial. Kyoko!
I've prepared an extra special punishment this time. Is everybody ready? Okay then. Let's give it everything we've got. It's punishment time.
Oh boy. Here we go. This is the iconic one.
Oh, shit. The secret ending's the iconic one?
Well, you'll see. You'll see.
Oh, fuck.
You'll remember seeing some clips from this in the intro
Probably.
in a second.
I saw a guillotine. Kuma.
Kuma.
Oh, that wasn't a guillotine. That was, oh no.
Yes.
Oh no. After school lesson.
I love her boots. They're so cute. I want boots like that.
Oh no. Monokuma?
Ah, Monokuma!
That's not appropriate.
Just watch her face turns purple though. It's really cool.
Is she like holding her breath or something?
No, I think she's just getting really nervous. I think that's the implication.
Oh, because she's trying to stay stoic.
Yeah.
I just figured she was holding. That was an awful sound effect.
Yeah.
I just figured she was staying like stoic the whole time, but she was like sort of holding her
Wait, do
breath.
you mean
so she
awful wasn't
wouldn't-
bad or awful wasn't ooh, that was bad?
Yeah, it's just like, oh, that was an awful sound
Okay, yeah,
effect.
good.
Yeah, no, that was a good sound
Yeah,
effect. That's
okay.
why it was awful.
Good. I was gonna say, I don't think it was that bad. Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's how the class trial of Mukuro Ikusaba came to an end. I still had to wonder whether Kyoko was innocent or... Regardless, the truth was lost forever. Even for me. I just stopped thinking about it. That was the end of Mukuro's class trial. And in the end, it would prove to be our last class trial. Once that case was over, there was never a single murder at Hope's Peak ever again. We had obtained peace in exchange for the lives of all the others.
I think James told me about this ending a little
He
bit.
probably did.
Well, I don't know the specifics, obviously. I just remember him saying there was a secret ending, and that it was us sort of just living there.
Keep clicking.
I remember this. I not this obviously specifically, but I remember. Oh wait, I just realized well, I knew obviously that those two. I didn't see the kid over there. Oh God.
Well, listen though. My thought is this, right? That kid is a little older than the rest of the kids. Toko's obviously dead, but we don't know when she died. So it is, of course, my headcanon, because that kid's eyes look way more like Toko's than either than Aoi's.
That's true. She does.
So
that kid actually has some Toko.
Yeah,
aspect.
I figured that kid was Toko's, but the other two are clearly Aoi's.
Well,
that frightens me.
Well, see, I think the reason James told me about this was because remember at the beginning, Hiro said, "The person who has your kids are gonna have my kids." It's this, yeah.
I think it's really funny how they work that out.
Because I was like, that's an oddly specific detail. And I think James said, "Oh, it's a secret ending," expecting that I probably wasn't gonna get it or something.
Or that you'd forget by the time we actually got around to it.
Yeah. To be fair, that would have been the choice I chose, so I would have just got the secret ending.
Unfortunately, I probably should not have told you, but I didn't want to take the chance.
No, I would have just chose it, but on the off chance I would have just chose the other one, you wouldn't have got a word in. I would have just said, "Oh, easily don't do that."
Yeah. So I'm glad I did it at the end.
Well, no, and I'm glad because that's not like a spoiler, because both are going to happen, so you might as well just tell me.
It's more complete doing this one anyway, so. Peace, but only inside the school. Peace, but only for us. That was the only hope we had. Hope. Hope. Hope? This is hope? No! This isn't right! Huh?
Makoto, why are you staring off into space? Don't you have a rebuttal for Kyoko's claim? Ah, it's just him seeing what the future would have held if he chose that. That's clever. I like how they did that. I figured you were gonna say it was an ending and then it would restart.
That's what I tried to imply to hide that from you.
That's very clever. I very much like that. A lot, actually. Well done.
If you'll notice, I never said, yes, that is what I said.
Well, no, because I never asked you, oh, we'll restart. I said, okay, but we won't lose progress. And so I sort of wormed myself into it. Because I feel like if I asked specifically and you said, I would have been like, something's up. But no, I kind of wormed myself into that one by not being specific.
You did. I was very glad you did too.
But honestly, that's fine. I'm glad I had that revelation because that was a very good moment. That's very well done.
You're gonna use that somewhere?
I don't think I could probably use it as effectively in anything that I make at the moment. Maybe in the future. But that's a cool way to say, hey, you picked the wrong choice that led to a secret ending. Anyway, let's get back to what actually happened.
Yeah. Her claim. Oh, that's right. I have to. Do I expose Kyoko's lie or not?
Can I do it again?
Yeah, I mean, you can.
If you spend all your time trying to avoid danger, you'll never move forward.
We're back.
We're back.
That was a strange digression.
You won't ever know anything about it. You'll be left wondering forever.
Forever, unless she forgets to cut it out, which is pretty likely, but I hope you do.
That's a 10-minute break. I think I'll remember to cut it out.
Whatever you say, dear.
Don't be condescending.
You said this line already?
Honey. I think so, yeah.
Sweetheart.
Sugar lumps.
We know the danger.
Oh, we read this entirely already.
Am I wrong?
And so I need to just make the decision again.
She's not wrong. I have to think about this very carefully. What do I do? I have to start right here now with her. So let's hear this one.
Run away.
Run!
I've made my decision. I have to believe in Kyoko. There's no way she would kill someone.
I mean, I figured that the key would expose that it was a trap. That's why I sort of... Yeah.
I think I did too the first time I played. Because I remember choosing that one. Although I think at the time I was like, oh, well, if I die then it's game over. And I don't want game over, so I can't die. So I have to expose her lie. And I figured it would resolve itself.
There's no way she would kill someone. I agree with that. There has to be some secret here. Something that has to do with the mastermind's trap that Kyoko mentioned.
Well, does no one have a rebuttal? Have you decided to accept her assertion as fact?
Assertion.
I don't know why I said that. I see, so you still refuse to accept it. I suppose we have to admit that Kyoko didn't put the locker key in her room, that it was somewhere else.
But who else could it have been?
I mean, Byakuya had a room key, right?
You? What are you trying to imply?
But of course, I have an alibi. From nighttime on, I was with you guys the entire time. I couldn't possibly have killed anyone or put the key in Kyoko's room. Well, someone had to put the key in there. There's only one other possibility I can think of. Tell him, Makoto.
Tell them.
Someone could have had the key on them, then once they arrived at the scene, pretended to find it there.
What? It had to be Makoto, right?
I don't see any other option.
Wait a second. You've got it all wrong. Let's think about it one more time. There's gotta be a hidden side to this case.
Hidden side?
First of all, there's something off about this entire trial. You all see it, don't you? Mukuro, who we didn't even know existed, suddenly shows up dead, and then we're thrown into a trial? And Kyoko even said it's a trap the mastermind set for us. So that's why this has to be.
Okay, time's up.
What?
Huh?
Time's up. Class trial's all over. Everyone can stop talking now.
What? Time's up?
What do you mean time's up? There's no time's up. Since when have we...
It's because you were late, so we had to push back the start time. So then it's time for voting time, okay? Everyone, please vote using the lever in front of you.
Voting time?
What? Oh, it's not actually making us vote, or unless it is afterwards. But normally this comes up at the end.
It does.
It doesn't come up before we vote.
That's fair. Keep going.
Wow, 92 Monokuma medals.
Wow.
Now, who will be chosen as the blackened? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one?
Hey, hold on!
What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be?
Oh, we do have to choose.
Yep. That was a little determined face.
Wait, was this not the right choice?
It was.
We die?
You'll see.
What? You think I'm the killer?
Sorry, man.
Yeah, sorry. It's all your fault. Everyone, you're wrong. You've got it all wrong. I didn't do it.
Good job, everyone!
Good job.
Yeah, they got it right!
No, I know that's not true. None of this makes any sense. This whole trial doesn't make any sense.
It makes perfect sense! It's the same as always. It's just like all the other class trials. And I'm gonna end it the same way. It's time for your heart-pounding, positively thrilling punishment.
Wait, why do I... Kyoko!
I don't expect you to forgive me. I know this is all my fault.
Kyoko?
Let's give it everything we've got. It's punishment time.
Just wait.
I hope Makoto dies.
Just wait.
Do it! Kill him!
This is why this is the iconic one. Because now you get to see the same one with Makoto.
Kill him! Yeah!
Violence!
Okay, Monokuma.
Kick his ass! We're gonna squish ya!
Oh, don't squish him.
We're gonna squish ya.
Don't squish him. Poor boy, he doesn't deserve to be squished.
Squish, squish!
Oh my god, that's not the second game.
After school lesson.
Look at his chucks.
Hi, Mike Miller.
Hi, Mike Miller. I totally didn't
At all.
design Mike Miller off of Makoto at all.
The sperm fertilizes the egg!
I don't like this Monokuma. I'm very uncomfortable.
That's why they're turning purple. you ready? Are you ready?
Squish, squish!
Oh. Kick his ass!
Kick his ass, Alter Ego!
Oh shit, that's actually an interesting moment.
Whoa, what?
There he go.
And then he fucking dies from the impact.
No.
That would be the funniest shit ever,
It
though.
would be, but it wasn't gonna happen.
Okay, that would have been fucking hysterical. See?
Huh? Huh? What's this? What's going on?
Hey, was that?
Yeah, it had to be. Alter ego.
Alter ego? Is this some stupid virus from that stupid guy? He must have planted it when he invaded my network! Damn it all to hell, I don't believe this!
It seems you finally made a miscalculation. So my one problem with this, right? I love how they did this, but my one problem is, why would Alter Ego not save Kyoko?
In the other ending?
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes no sense.
That makes no sense.
Well, I guess because it's playing out in Makoto's head, so
That's
he didn't
fair.
know that.
That's fair. I hadn't thought of that.
Because that was Makoto's head.
That's
so.
fair. That's
Though
fair.
it's interesting that it plays
same
like he
punishment.
would know that that's the punishment,
Uh-huh.
but
I don't know.
yeah, no, because it's played in Makoto's head, so obviously he doesn't know that.
That's fair.
that
I
that's
hadn't
a
thought
thing.
about that. You're right. No, you miscalculated from the very beginning.
I thought
Skip
you
my
said that
line.
already.
No.
What was that?
What I'm saying is, you shouldn't have underestimated us.
Why are you talking like you've already won? I barely felt a thing. It was a pinch, an itch. The stupid virus is gone now, got it? And so is Makoto. Maybe I didn't get to smash him flat, but you're never gonna see him again. To waste away in a garbage-strewn pit. In a way, that's an even better special punishment. But it's still not enough. I'm still not satisfied. I'm gonna bring despair to the rest of you. Bring despair to the entire world.
Despair.
You can't see it, but he just like tenses up and like rises off the couch
Yes.
when he does the laugh.
I get the nice spine into it.
He does.
When you do laughs like that, folks, you really have to get your spine into it because it really helps the airflow.
It does.
Is he gone? Hey, Kyoko, what is the meaning of all this? Just what the hell is going on?
It's okay. We're not the ones being trapped this time.
Huh?
Now it's the mastermind that's ensnared.
What are you talking about?
You'll understand soon enough. Very soon indeed.
You guys can't hear it, but it's just playing real. Actually,
It will be.
you'll put in the music.
Yeah,
That's
so
right.
we'll be playing this music.
It's just very odd
I
transition.
mean, I wouldn't have remembered that this music was playing. So thank you for reminding me. So
You're
now
welcome.
I gotta put in it's one of the happy-go-lucky songs. It's the Social Link song. Remember that
It's
name?
it's the one where you're doing free time.
Yes, it's the free time song. The massive high school towers over all the other buildings in this bustling urban area. It's like the school stands at the center of the entire world. Hope's Peak Academy.
What?
It brings in top students from every field imaginable, a government-funded school of privilege. They say that if you come here and manage to graduate, you'll be set for life. With hundreds of years of tradition, it sends the cream of the crop into the workforce every year. It was built to raise hope in the nation's future, which makes Hope's Peak a pretty fitting name.
Isn't this just the beginning?
There are 2 things you need to attend this school. 1, you have to already be attending high school. 2, you have to be the very best at what you do. No ordinary student can enroll here. The only way in is if you're scouted by the school itself. You know what would be an interesting story? If, the person who has to go recruit these people. Just the adventures of the recruiter. The Hope's Peak recruiter.
Why?
Because of all the fucking weird kids who go here. Imagine trying to corner Mondo to get him to come to the school.
That's fair, actually. Yeah.
Like that'd be an interesting.
That'd be an interesting side game.
It'd be an interesting of shorts, really, more so than
Yeah,
anything,
series of shorts, yeah.
Uh-huh.